Alright, hello, hi. I'm here, hello. Hello again, hi. What's up? What's good? Hi. Sup? Okay. Hi. It's been a long day. I have, little energy at the moment. Let's say that. But I'm out here. We gonna make it happen. What is it in this case? I don't know. What are we making happen here? I honestly could not tell you. There's lots. And we'll see what happens. So, this week has been the mark of a new era for Animal Crossing for me, in that I'm making more characters because I'm a ridiculous individual and I need to increase my odds at new items as much as humanly possible is a bit of an exaggeration, so let's not go that far. But I'm going to increase my odds as much as I can. Well, again, I'm increasing my odds more. How's that? That's accurate. Accurate enough. So yeah. Okay, yeah. So, I created 4 new characters. I now have 6 on my island. Yesterday, I was doing some monkey business when it came to Sahara because, you know, this is all going back to, like, when did this even start? Was it year 1? I think it was year 1 when I was doing this stuff. But basically, I realized that if you have 2 characters, you can catalog what you have with one, because the pool that for items that you receive from visitors, it prioritizes new items first. So for Gulliver, you know, like anything that has other different patterns or versions, it'll give you at least one, and then we'll give you all the other things. And then once you have at least one of everything, then it gives you the individual, like, patterns and all that stuff. So basically, that allowed me to catalog specific things to basically directly decide what item I get given, as long as I do it right. And plot twist, I didn't do it right because I was looking at an old list of all the one point I was looking at the list of the original Sahara walls, and they added one in 1.4 that I forgot about, which does count, but you do get in the update, so it's a little weird. So that thing I forgot, so I got that. And it was a 50-50 shot as to what I would get. So I was close. Next time Sahara's here, I'm going to use that one character, my third character, just to straight out get that item, because I've already done the cataloging. And then I got a second seawall because I have the seawall in my house. That's the only reason. Just to be good about it. Now we have 2 recipes here. This one was from My Beach, frosted pretzels. Don't need that. This one, apple pie! Let's go! Alright, I am very happy to see that. As I've said, like, so many times, I'm such a broken record when it comes to these streams, but because you take each day into account as its own entity, I have to readdress things quite often. But the main reason that I still use Cap'n to get to these mystery islands is this island and this island alone, because it seems to be pretty darn good at giving me new recipes. It's not guaranteed, I think. I don't think it's guaranteed. I think I've got repeats from it, but a lot of the time, I seem to get new recipes. And right there, the apple pie. I now officially no longer need any fruit-related recipes. There are 8 more. 5 are seasonal, and the other ones are pumpkin curry, a mixed fruit sandwich, and the carpaccio di capsante. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Capsante. I'm sorry, that was bad. Anyway, I'll cook that pie up soon. Blah, blah, blah. I had some fish in my other character's storage that I can turn into models, and I was going to give those to CJ. And I think this is the first time CJ's here since that's happened. Unless I'm mistaken, and that was 2 weeks ago. But what is time but a concept that we create and, I don't know, follow? All those walls are still out. I could put them away. I could also just not put them away until I have the wall I need, just to be extra, extra safe. I might do that just because I'm lazy. Not that I'm actually lazy, it's just I have other things that I need to do tonight, and the stream's already probably going to run pretty long. Because I have some very specific goals that I would like to achieve. And I'm going to need to put in a lot of time if I want to make those happen. And in the interest of time, I'm going to need to do it. Because I'm not going to be able to do it, you know. Alright. It's like bug snacks. Bug snacks. Okay, so I'm looking at the release date for Bug Snacks because I wasn't sure if it'd be available tonight. It looks like April 28th, 5 a.m. PT. Goody, I say, goody. So I won't be able to hit that tonight. A lot of things. Well, a lot of Nintendo things at least are Japan-based. Also, Elden Ring was Japan-based. And I'm pretty sure the servers based it off of that. No, it was just out available, or it was made earlier on console. Potentially because of Japan time, I don't know. No idea with that. I don't actually know. That's fine, I don't need to. Yeah, do I need to look at this on stream? No, but I feel like it. So I am. I'm a big Bug Snacks fan. And I will probably be a big Bug Snacks fan. So I'm checking that out tomorrow. So I don't want to be streaming too long tomorrow, because, you know, I'm going to be playing that. Gotta check out my Bunger Royale. Alright, what do we got here? Belted wraparound skirts. Bunch of junk. Bunch of... Another checkered thing that we don't need. They're trying to trick me. Okay, there's like a couple things that I could do today, and I'm not really sure how to play this out. I'm trying to think how long my stream went yesterday. I feel like my main character took like 25 minutes, or it was like basically it was like 25 minutes, or it was like 30 minutes, which was a lot longer than I would have liked. Okay, so I don't have a watering can right now. Do I need one? Not really. Okay, so let's get some fish out, right? I do be having some sturgeon, though. I must have given him the coelacanth. That does sound right. I think I gave him the coelacanth the last time he was here. So we have a sturgeon. And do I need to do this? No, but it's nice just to do for, like, rarer fish. and it saves inventory space, storage space. Right? I could have like 6, like, you know, I had like, you know, each one that I can make is 3 to 1, and save 2 slots. Why not? And it doesn't take too long to go through the dialogue, at least, so not too bad. It's pretty fantastic, you know. All right, I kind of need to make a little money. I could take money out from the ATM, or I could make some. And I don't want to make some, but I also don't want to take some out of the ATM. So I'm thinking about that one right now, let me tell you. Okay, we could do a funny thing here. And I could just bury this, but not do anything to it. And then water it later. Crazy, I know. Okay. I can do something here that's, like, decent enough, probably. I just don't like taking money out of my bank. And I kept telling myself I would, like, make more money, and I still have, like, 32 mil, probably. But it's like, wow, I had, like, 40 mil. And I've just lost so much and not made it back. Which I don't like. And it really doesn't matter, again, but still, bugs me. Okay, so I'm trying to speed through what I can here. Okay, what are we at? Okay. So this is why I have this favorite. Now, for the longest time, I was just picking these gold roses and selling them. But then I realized that if you take them here and craft the darn thing, it doubles their value. So if you're going to go through the time to actually go and pick them all, it makes no sense not to craft them. It doesn't add that much time, and it doubles the value. So, you know, like the amount of time it takes to pick 10, not much to do this, especially because you can only pick them every other day if you pick them all. So, boom, that's 100k. Easy peasy. Flour, sugar, and apples. Gotta cook this thing. Again, I am getting closer and closer. Even closer now. Having all the cooking recipes. Only 3 more regular ones, which is really exciting. I don't want to have to cook more things like that, you know? Like, I just want to get them all. So I am looking forward to having them all. Just because then I don't have to worry about capping. I don't have to worry about going to the restaurant. It just saves me a lot of time. So, that's just what I want. I want to cut down on time. Obviously, I want to get everything. And the random nature of it is a little tricky. And I guess it's, I don't know, there's a lot going on. Because, like, with the previous games, there wasn't, like, all these different patterns. It's like, hey, you either own this item or you don't. You gotta find it once. And so it kind of changes things a little bit, you know? It's a lot different. You know, here you're like, oh, here's this. Oh, no, it's not the right one. Oh, nope, it's not the right one. And then that's just it. That's the cycle. Okay, so there you go. I'm not doing full stacks. Obviously, a full stack of bells would be the ideal case, because then I could just drop it, and there would be no questions asked. But, in the interest of time, and getting through this quickly, I'm just doing that. Because we're already 16 minutes in. I feel like I'm already taking too long. Would already like to be switching out to this character now. But maybe we'll be okay. See, the thing is, I went through the tutorial. Or not the tutorial, but, you know, like, I went through the initial stuff for characters 4 to 6 yesterday. So I went through the opening, or the second day, like the first real day thing where it's like, oh, here's the broadcast, here's the other thing, here's a cutscene at the airport, here's the talk with Harv, here's the talk at Harv, you know, like, so much. Okay. Cake. Bowl cut looking dude. Wait, I bought that thing yesterday? Oh man, now I have to figure out if this is real or not. I never know. This thing always gets me. Oh, it's fake. Wow. Yeah, so we had 2 fakes. I bought the statue. I buy the statue to encourage more statue. Does that work? Probably not. But, why not? Why not? It should break, but it never does. Oh my gosh, it doesn't break. What? I'm gonna switch now. All about being fast here. So I'm at the 20-minute mark here. Hey, how long have I been playing? Since launch. I'm doing a lot of crazy stuff at this point. I'm trying to complete the catalog, which has been quite the challenge, obviously. It's a lot of stuff to collect, but I'm getting pretty close at this point. Yes, I've had 2 characters for a while, but recently I've decided to make even more characters so I can try to get the rest of the mom's items that should, some of them at least, will be, some of the ones I need, rather, will be out next month. Yeah, I haven't really done too much running around so far. One day I will do a dream code, but not now because I've just destroyed it with all these extra houses. Just slotting them in wherever I can. Okay, yeah, it's quite the task. It's quite the time, and only now I'm kicking it into overdrive, just because I'm so close. But like, so many days I don't get anything new now. It's like I wait around every week to get stuff from, like, you know, Kix and Sahara at Harv's, and whenever they show up here, well, at least whenever Kix shows up here, Sahara's not very helpful to me anymore. At least here, because the new walls and floors are exclusive to the co-op, not when she's visiting your island, which has always been a weird thing to me. That kind of bugged me. It still does, to be honest. Just want to get the new stuff. I'd probably have it all by now if that was the case. But it's not. Recipe-wise, I only need like 3 more regular cooking recipes, which is pretty cool. We're so close on that. Tension pole rack, tension pole rack. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is kind of crazy. My main character has been like having absolutely horrendous luck when it comes to like crafting recipes, right? And on Sunday would have been the first day that I created another character since this guy, right? I've had 2 characters for a very long time now, but Sunday I made my 3rd and 4th character, and my 3rd character got a new crafting recipe literally upon like creation, basically. So I dropped that for my main, and now a couple days later this guy's got one. I was inviting people to my campsite every day in hopes that I would get a recipe from the campsite visitor, and it didn't happen. I spent probably about a month inviting cranky villagers, and they only gave me cranky recipes that are from the base game, not from 2.0, which doesn't help because I do have at least all of the villager specific recipes from way back then. It's like I only need the 2.0 recipes and maybe like 2 flour recipes at this point. That's it. So that's not too much. Now here, I'm trying to get the rest of the Zodiac figurines, because if you have bad luck and you purify it, there's a 20% chance that your purification gift will be a Zodiac figurine. And I now have 10 out of the 12. So I'm using my other characters to increase my odds of getting them. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I need as much, like, good energy, luck. I just need as much. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I guess since I'm here, I'll buy this painting. I don't need it, but... Both of these are fake anyways. We're just trying to cycle through things. I'm happy to get that tension tool rack. That did sound new, and I was like, wait a second. Really? So that's pretty cool. I'm happy about that. I gotta make sure I don't, like... It's weird. It's hard to remember, like, which items you actually need. There's, like, the gear tower. I would know that. The Dharma, the decay tree. Yeah. There's, like, 4 golden things, a bamboo mat, imperial pot, a ladder, partition wouldn't stand out, open wooden shelves, cache, project table, the barrel, skateboard, the rack, and 2 wooden signs. Yeah, I don't know. Once I learn that, it'll be 20 recipes. I've played all of the Animal Crossing games. Yeah, I started way back when on the GameCube. I don't know, like 20 years ago now. I don't actually remember when I got it. Would have been a lot younger, probably too young to remember such a detail. But yeah, I started on the GameCube. I played a good amount of that. I'm pretty nostalgic towards it. And then I played a lot of Wild World. Wild World, I really liked the GameCube one for what it was, but I was able to play on my DS at that time so much more that I became very attached to Wild World. And then City Folk, I didn't really get into City Folk too much. But then New Leaf came out, and again, it's on 3DS, and it was portable and so accessible, and I had a pretty good time with New Leaf. I thought I had, like, done a lot more in it than I realized, like... Because I revisited it after, like, this came out, just to see, like, how much I had done. And I had, like, 150 hours. And, it was before, like, the big update, because they had, like, a campsite update in that introduced, like, Harv, for example. And I have a feeling... I don't think I played. It's, like, I must have, like, stopped playing before that was a thing, because I don't remember any of that. So that's kind of, you know, weird in its own way. Horseshoe door decoration. Come on, just give me the thing already. And this inventory is getting full. That's fun. Okay, speed. We're looking for speed, just because I have lots of characters to go through, and I want to try to create another one today. Oh man. But yeah, I played them all. Big fan. I don't know, I feel like I'd say, like... I think I have to say that New Horizons is probably the best. I know a lot of people have, like, complaints about it, but I think it is the best. Or there's people that criticize certain aspects. But I still think New Horizons is the best. And then New Leaf would be after. And then I would probably have to give it to the GameCube one, just based on nostalgia, then Wild World, then City Folk. But it's not like they're bad. The only one that I just had trouble getting into was City Folk. But other than that, like... yeah. Okay, so I do have enough money here. I have a bunch of this stuff. Oh, I meant to drop that horseshoe thing. I don't know what it is, but... I'm getting all these other things. I'm not sure if you need to catalog all of these other gifts before the Zodiac things come up. But I have all 10 of the Zodiac things here. I have the Power Stone on the ground there too. So that's 2. I don't know. We'll just wait and see. But yeah, I don't know. I'm actually very happy though that my second character got that new recipe, because that's like all I need. I was talking about it earlier, but like I never actually. I always tried to complete the other games. Wow, maybe I shouldn't say that. With the first one, there was no way I was going to, just based on like where I was in life. So way too young to dedicate myself like that. And then Wild World, I think I got like decently close to making enough money, but I didn't. Oh wait a second, because there was so this character got a bad fortune. This character got a bad fortune yesterday, so I can't get a bad fortune today, so there's no reason for me to fly there. That was just a little bit of a waste of time, but that's okay. You played New Leaf when you didn't fully understand the mechanics behind the game, and you were a terrible player. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, when I played the original, I was probably like, 7, 8 years old. I don't know. I was not more than 10. I don't think I would have been more than 10. I actually can't remember how old I was when I first started it. But yeah, like when I first played, I'm like, yeah, okay, let's catch these fish. And I had such a hard time catching the fish. But now I am, pretty darn good at fishing. And also, like, you gotta get into a mindset to play them. And once you understand them and you have a better mindset, then, you obviously can get more out of it. You gotta try to at least go on for like a little bit each day. That's definitely a good way. You don't have to go on every day, but it's definitely best to. Oh yeah, the funny thing with New Leaf, I must not have gone on every day because I never managed to like upgrade my store fully. Because I could never find Gracie. She just never visited or something. I don't know. It was something like that. Because you needed to have her visit like 4 times, and like I just never saw her. So clearly I wasn't playing every day, or something else was just at play, because I can't remember how they visited back then. Maybe they didn't have the guarantees that they do now. But yeah, they're good. They're fun games. But I never really completed any of the earlier ones. I think I'm trying to think if I got the golden stuff in Wild World. Because I did get some of the golden stuff in New Leaf. I definitely caught all the bugs, fish, and sea creatures. But I had trouble after that. I don't know if I got the other stuff. I think I got the perfect town in one of them. But again, I'm a little sketchy on the details there. But in this one, I went like all in. I think I have 1,000 hours now. I want to say I've hit 1,000 hours at this point, but if I haven't, I'm like mere hours away. Because last time I looked, it was like 995 hours in game. Which makes sense. I stream every day. So it's a lot of time over time. Definitely adds up. Okay, we'll open that stuff just for fun. Wooden mini table, we don't need that. Cherry lamp, we don't need that. Also, 1,000 hours isn't that much. I don't know. I feel like there's a good amount of people that have like 2,000 hours or something crazy. So I always feel like I don't have a lot. But in this, I've done all the milestones except for KK. I've completed a lot of the catalog, and it's just like a few little things here and there that I'm working towards getting. I think this guy's cataloged everything here, so I'm gonna just pick up this horseshoe thing in case, and we'll see what he gets. I don't know what it is. I've had some bad luck or some good, I don't know. Like, I get the bad fortune, I purify it, and I've just been getting all the other stuff lately. None of the Zodiac things, which has been unfortunate. Because I'm so close, I just need 2 more. That's why I'm bringing all the other characters in. Because if they can help me get it done sooner, then great. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Well, I mean, you don't need to play with that commitment, right? You definitely don't have to. But, like, if you want to find all the different characters and you go on every day, like, you won't miss them at least, right? Not necessary, but it does help. Yeah, you know, I'm not trying to, like, gatekeep. At least unintentionally. I'm not trying to intentionally do it, but I don't want it to be seen like it's, you know, intentionally trying to or anything. Like, you know, everyone plays the game differently. Everyone has different time to play it. I just decided, you know, this is the time I was finally gonna, like, do it all. And man, was I close. I was so close to having everything aside from, like, a couple different random things. And then in November, you know, they hit us with the 2.0 update. And here we are now. They added so much new stuff in 2.0. It's crazy. You know, they added, like, the whole cooking mechanic because that wasn't present. And, like, you know, there's like 140 something cooking recipes, which is a lot. In addition to a bunch of new regular crafting recipes, in addition to a bunch of new clothes, in addition to an entire DLC which has its own stuff that you have to go through. The roost and all the stuff there, all the gyroids, like, oh, there's been so much. All the crops, all the new milestones. There's been a lot that I've done since that update. Yeah, I didn't think so, but I just wanted to be on the safe side. I know, I read too much Twitter, apparently. I see too much accusations of gatekeeping, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. But yeah, I definitely do recommend the game. It's pretty cool. Having played all of the other games in the series, you know, you could always decorate your house, and there was very specific things you could do outside. But with this one, you know, you can just place things everywhere outside, and you can terraform, and you can put, like, paths down, and the fact that you can put furniture outside is actually, like, insane. And a lot of people, I think, undervalue that because they say, like, the game has no features or whatever, because, like, on launch there wasn't as much stuff, but, like, that mechanic and that mechanic alone is insane. The fact that you can put stuff outside. You know, you play 4 games without that, and you're like, okay, here you go, now you can decorate outside. You're like, wow, I have so much space to decorate. It's crazy. Okay, so for reference, I'm on character number 5, and we're at the 40-minute mark. Ain't that something? What do we got here? Cherry jelly. Don't need that. Wooden end table. Don't need that. Right, I don't need that. No, I don't. Put the money away. Gotta pick up some money. I don't remember if I cataloged this stuff yet. I guess I can check. I guess I'll check. won't be anything in here. Yeah, definitely. And like they brought back. Oh, I guess I didn't do this the other day. They brought back a lot of stuff from New Leaf. Not everything, obviously, but you know, you can still go diving and all that stuff. You can put stuff outside. You can also like. What am I saying? I'm trying to think of specific things. I don't know, I'm blanking at this point. I am moving with lots of purpose. I got places to go. I got things to do. This is like, these characters are so new. Okay, here is the catalog. This character has like nothing in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, all 10 of those. Okay, so I did catalog everything. But yeah, you know, you get your house, and they've added like a lot of different things that actually make like decorating your house easier. Like, don't get me wrong, when I played the first one and I was like actually like putting the furniture down and then pushing it around, that was cool. I liked it. But considering how many different like ways you can decorate, and you can put them on the wall and like put them on different like levels on the wall, it's not enough, right? So like when you're in your house, you can enter designer mode and it like loads you out of it, and then you can rotate freely with the right stick, and you can like place things and move them around. Like you can just like hold on them and then you can drag them elsewhere. So like actually customizing your home is better than ever. Putting things outside is still like your like the houses from the past where you have to drop it and drag it. But you know, you can choose where your rivers are. Like, say you don't like your river, or you just don't like rivers in general, or you want to have like different rivers, like you can just get rid of them to an extent at least. You know, there's still the river delta. You can't customize that. You can't get rid of that. That's stuck where it is. But that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're here now. We'll do this. See what happens. This will be the first fortune. Yeah, it is the first fortune. The crazy thing in this game is that I'm one single item away from completing the museum. I think in every other game, I would have caught all the bugs and fish that I could have and donated them. And I would have got all the fossils and donated them. But I only need one more piece of art. I think I've always got stalled out on the art just because I have bad luck with red. And, you know, it's not much different. I'm just dying to get the real Rockhead statue from him any day now. I have 11 fakes, so, like, one day I'll get the real one. Yeah, I definitely remember the questions. The questions have always been fun. I haven't got to that point. You know, like, now that I'm doing this, I want to go back to, like, the original one after I'm done. Like, once I complete this fully, I'll probably take a little bit of a break and then start, like, a GameCube town and go through that. You can change most things. I want to just amend that in case. You can't change where resident services is, like your town plaza. You can't change where that goes. You can't change where your airport goes. And you can't change the river deltas. But you can move every other building if you want. That's right, you can move the buildings. That's pretty cool. And like if you change your mind, you can move them again. Like you can move one building per day and you can move all your villagers' homes. And like they don't move away. unless you okay it. So, like, you're not going to lose your villagers. You're not going to lose your favorites. Okay, 45 minutes in. We got character number 6. Not bad. I mean, to be fair, I did take a while with my main character, but yeah, all the other characters take some time. I'll say that. So after this, I'll make a new character, and I think I'll end after that. Again, I guess to go back to what I was saying, the whole reason I'm creating these characters, there was one single reason. There's just a couple of other benefits that I've been using them for since I'm going to that work. But there's all these mom items in the game, and each one has a different month associated with it. And some of them are furniture, some are clothing, some are backpacks, some are rugs. And all of the furniture you can customize so you can get all of the different variations or patterns, right? But when it comes to the tops, the backpacks, and the rugs, you can't customize them. And all of those, except for the rugs, have 8 different patterns. So there's 8 different types of the what is it, apron and sweater. 8 different types of each of those, and at this point, you know, you get, it goes in a cycle, right? Like if you start with your character on one year, that year you're destined to get a certain one, and then it will cycle through them for 70 more years. So it's like if I wanted to wait, I could wait 7 years and get them all, but I've had, you know, the other characters, so I got a couple extras here and there. So now I'm just creating all these characters, so I'll have 8 characters total, and we'll see if that's enough to luck out and get all the different types. And then in June we have a similar situation, and then in December we have another situation. So yeah, I don't even know if I use these characters to get new recipes enough, I could realistically be done basically everything by the time December rolls around. I don't know. I've been trying to speculate. Yeah, I don't either. It's even worse with the Zodiac things. Because the game started, you know, it came out in 2020, and there's a Zodiac thing then. And then, like, November, December, they added the remaining Zodiac figurines to the game. Actually, hold on. I gotta go back. So yeah, they added the remaining ones, so now all 12 are in the game. So if you wanted to get those purely by waiting and ordering them when they're available, you'd be waiting until like 2031, 2032, which is a crazy thought. I'm not doing that, which is why I keep trying to get these bad fortunes from Katrina. Because that's, I can't wait. That's too much for me. So yeah, I've been trying to think about it for a while. I've been thinking, like, at what point, like, when can I speculate to be done? I think a lot of the things that I need to get, I will have by the end of the year. I would expect to have all the clothes from the Able Sisters. Most of the backpacks, if not all. I should have all the Sahara stuff by now, I hope. I would also hope to have all the Zodiac things. I would hope to have completed the museum, have all the cooking recipes, hopefully all, if not, like, most of the crafting recipes. And then depending on the mom's items, it's like, there you go. So I don't know, it'll be interesting to see where we are at the end of the year. And yeah, I know, it's like, you have enough trouble planning the immediate future. Like, no. I'm not planning to get these things and 10 years. I'm not waiting a decade. I deserve an award. No awards. I'm sure. I don't know. I think there's other people who are doing this sort of thing. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I'm surprised I've got like so many good fortunes today. It's weird. It's like a 70% chance for good fortune and a 30% chance. Sheer willpower, yeah, there's a lot of willpower in this. That's for sure. You really got to commit to it early on. And it's funny because when I first started, I wasn't at that level, you know? There's it's funny that she's talking about them now. There's CJ and Flick. They're like the fishing and bug catching people, right? And there's these models. So basically, if you want to get everything you can from fishing and bug catching, you need to catch 1 for the museum and then another 3 to create the model. So, yeah, I wasn't thinking about that before. I was like, okay, I'm going to catch 1. I am not getting all these models. That's ridiculous. And then I eventually caught enough of the things and I said to myself, okay, fine. I'm going to now catch everything I need for the models. And that's kind of what jump-started my second character being created. Because there's 80 bugs and 80 fish in the game. And I had like a surplus of maybe 30 bugs and fish that I could create models of. But I ran into a problem because you can only make 1 each time they show up. And at that point, it was basically, you would see them at least every other week. So you would create 1 model every other week. And when there's like 80 total, and you're saying, oh, 80, and I can make 1 every other week, that's like 160 weeks. That's a good couple of years. So I said, no, we're not doing that. And I created my second character. So then I could create 2 every time it showed up, which cuts it down. Cuts the time in half. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of willpower involved in that. And the other thing is, like, I don't go on Nookazon. I only went on Nookazon, like, which is, the trading thing, if you're unaware of it. It's, like, where you can, like, post offers for, like, you post things you want to sell or, like, make offers on things that people are selling. Oh, wait, that's the wrong thing. Oops, that was not what I wanted to pick. Okay, well that was weird. Did not realize that's what that meant. Just trying to pick a different option to be different. But yeah, going back to that, I feel like there's a lot of weird things here because when I first started, like, I had some friends and then I would go to my friends' islands and buy stuff there. And I feel like that's okay. It's weird because, like, when this game first came out, doing it completely solo would, like, basically be impossible. like insane. Um, in the 2.0 update, they brought back Reese and Cyrus from retail, and they have a little shop on Harv's Island, and you can go to them with furniture and then customize it in a special way. Like normally, if you craft furniture yourself, you can then customize it. But when it comes to purchased furniture, you oh shoot, which day am I on? When it comes to purchased furniture, you can't craft it, and basically every island has its own set variant, right? So if like the Froggy chair has 6 different patterns, each island would randomly have one as the one that you would see in the store, and you would never see a different color of it. Red, when he visits, would have 2 non-standard random furniture colors, so it'd be impossible to collect them that way. So at that point, I did catalog with a friend. Basically, like I put together a spreadsheet, and we would fill out what we had, and then it would do calculations on everything, and it would give each of us a list for what the other person needed from us that we had, and that allowed us to get a lot of that stuff done. And that was like the only realistic way to get it done back then. But now that they've introduced that mechanic, you could totally just customize everything, and it wouldn't even be a big deal. Sorry, I'm just trying to think here. I've been making like a birthday week. That's kind of ridiculous. So mine would be there, and second character was on the 29th. So that's 2, so then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, so it should be 5. This is ridiculous. So many birthdays. Okay, let's change it up. What do we got? Let's do this one, I guess. Just trying to be different here. Yeah, it's there's just so many different things, and so many different things have changed over time. But yeah, I think like people have obviously like completed the game, but I think it's a lot different. And I'm not trying to discount anything, but it's like there's a big difference between someone going online and literally buying everything, or like going to some like giveaway island where just everything's there and you can catalog it, versus like actually trying to get it just from playing yourself. Because again, I could easily go on Nookazon and be like, hey, I need to buy this, I need to trade you for this mom's apron, what do you got? But I don't want to do it that way. Not unless I'm forced into a corner. Which is why here I am making an additional 6 characters. Ridiculous. Yes. But hey, I gotta try it and see how it works. And it's not that bad for me to create characters at this point. It's actually very easy for me to get through it. Got a good system in place now. If it gets the job done, yeah, nothing wrong with it. Might lose my sanity in the process. But hey, what are you gonna do? Most importantly, here's your itemized bill. Pay me. I have no idea if all of these dialogue options have much of an impact on anything. I don't think so, because that Island 101 app would have been introduced in the 2.0 update, so I can't see that factoring into anything, but maybe the other ones do? No idea. No idea. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I do love Tom Nook, but he does love his money. Definitely loves his bells. No getting around that fact. Okay, so I've just created my new character. Now comes the fun part. In order to get to Harv's Island and I think consider this character actually like being new, I need to pay off my first debt. Now, of course, if this was based purely on money, I have tons of money on my other character and I could, you know, put that to use here. But it's not. You actually have to get Nook Miles. Oh yeah, I did play Spyro. I have to say, I would put Tom Nook above Moneybags. I think Tom Nook has some redeeming qualities. I don't think Moneybags has anything redeeming. That guy's kind of just a general dirtbag. He teaches you things like, hey, you want to learn how to climb? Like, don't teach me that. I don't know why you gotta charge so many gems for that. It's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, so I have all these golden tools. Because, you know, I have the golden tools. And there's actually these milestones that you get. Not even for crafting the golden tool, just for picking it up. So, sorry, not there. Not the camera, not the camera. We go here, we go here. Okay, so this is the Nook Mile system. I've got most of these done on my character. I just need to see KK a couple more times. But basically, you get points for this. And to pay off the first debt, you need 5k. Now, to get around this being a pain and to make it easy as possible, I realized that I can literally just drop all of these items from my main character, pick them up on another character, and wow, look at all these points just roll in. Crazy. It's ridiculous. Like, there you go, I have 12k now. No big deal. Super easy. So yeah, now that I've done that, I can go inside and pay this thing off. Oh, that's not what I wanted to check. Yeah, this is all about cutting down the time. I got all the pro strats here. Wait, what have I done? Oh, that just reloaded. Okay, so yeah, I'm also doing this DIY workshop, which I don't know if you actually have to do it, but I think I don't know if you have to do it for the recipes to actually like show up. But I've already got the sticks. I just shook the 5 sticks branches actually down. And there you go. Wow, look at that. Easy peasy. And free of charge recipes for once. Okay, I might make a second character today. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Now that he's here, he's gonna go through all this stuff. You know, there's so much like stuff you gotta go through at the beginning. Oh shoot. I've gotten ahead of myself. I have not put my tent down yet. Oops. Okay, this is where things get awkward. Things are gonna get very awkward here. Because I don't know where to put the tent. Now if you take a look at my mini-map here, you can see some of the houses and how they're just sporadically strewn about. This is the last one I moved in. I think I could put another one here, but it would be very sketchy. Too close to the water, so I'd have to go like this. Which is too close to the other one. I'd have to go like this. I was gonna like ruin the road. But I think I can put the road back. I don't know. It's good stuff. Way to go. A great looking house. Not even a house, but still great looking. I guess I'll probably get rid of these characters once they're done, but you know, considering I'm waiting for December to fully get their use, I'm gonna have to get used to them for a while. Put that photo down. Learn this thing. And that's that. Great. Okay, so yeah, I got ahead of myself, but that's okay. My city plans are better than some future cities. I think that's the funniest compliment I've got today, so thank you. I'll take it. Okay, so I think now that I've done... I don't know if it like actually just spawns off of the bat, but I think now that I've done the DIY workshop, a recipe will be here. So I'm just running around looking for that thing somewhere. Alright, what is it? It's a cooking recipe. Alright, we don't need that. Okay, this character is officially done. I'm gonna make another character. I made... What have I done? I made 2 more on Sunday, and then I made another 2 on Monday. And then yesterday I didn't have time to make one, but I wanted to make one. So if I make 2 today, then I make up for the fact that I didn't make one yesterday. And then I'm in the clear. So yeah, I will make 1 more character, the 8th character, the final character. And then I'll leave it there. That'll be the end of the stream for tonight. There's so many unfinished things on my island I have to worry about. But I don't know what I'm going to do that. I'm building an army. Basically. I can break the game with these. Well, not really break the game, but I can... You know, in certain cases, you can definitely, like, put other characters to really good use. This is one of the ways, at least. You know, like, this is... I don't even know how well this could work. I don't know which... Like I was saying earlier, like, you know, you create a character and then they're given a cycle for the mom items, and each year is its own different set of items, and it's specific for that character. I don't know how that randomness is applied. I don't know if it's, like, based on your name or your birthday, or, like, when you created your character, or when you... I don't know. Well, yeah, it's like there's too many different variables and factors that I'm just not aware of. So it's interesting to say the very least. So yeah, I'm hoping that I get a good amount of... You know, it would be really funny. It wouldn't be funny. It would actually drive me crazy. I would probably lose my mind a little. But if I went through all this and then in May, I didn't get, like, any of the new ones. Like, what if all these people, like, just got different combinations of the 3 that I've already got? That would be crazy. It'd be ridiculous. But, like, I'm not guaranteed, but I'm very likely to get at least 1 or 2 new ones based on my characters that I already had. But I feel like the character, my first character, my main one, I made that, and then the second character is like 1 or 2 behind my cycle, so it's like already getting things I already have or something. I don't know, it's very weird and confusing, and I'm not questioning it much. I just hope that I get all, or at least most of them this year, because if not, then I'm waiting until, like, you know, May to hopefully get the rest. I should have done, like, I realistically should have done this last year. If I had done this last year, maybe I would have got enough, or, you know, I would have got the rest of them this year then. But again, who knows? It'll be interesting to see how things go. I feel like I could have basically everything done by the end of the year, but again, who knows? We gotta wait and see. It could just be like, you only need mom's items now. That's it. Yes, please manifest it to the best of your abilities. That would be great, thank you. Yeah, only new ones. Oh, it's another really cool thing that's new to this game that I'm now thinking of because I'm doing something with it here. But if you have the Nintendo Switch Online app and you like link your Switch profile to it or whatever, you can actually like get an Animal Crossing like side app, and you can check your catalog on your phone. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see all the recent new things I've got. And search for them too. So I have the kitchen mat, playful mat. I need 1 more mat. I have 3 backpacks. And I have 3 aprons. And I have 3 sweaters? Oh, I only have 3 of each, but I have a double of one, that's right. I have like a double of the sweaters or something. It's something like that, I think. I'd have to check my storage on my main character, and I did check it the other day, but as far as I am aware, that's the deal. I've got 3 of each, so I need 5 new ones. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people overlook it, but honestly, like, for me, when I'm, like, cataloging everything, it's so good for me to, like, look things up. Nowadays, I don't need to use it as much, but, like, before, I was looking things up in the app a lot. At least that way, you're like, oh, what color is this item that I need? And you look at the name of the color, and you have no idea if it's actually the one you need or not. And then you can actually look in the app and look at the color, and you're like, oh, okay, that is the one I need. No, I already have that. It's super cool. You don't even have to be playing the game to check it. And it also shows you like your newest 20 items. Pretty cool. Very nice feature and integration. Also the fact that like you don't unlock it to begin with, but you can pull up the catalog in-game from your phone once you've made 100 purchases from it. So when when I, recently started playing, I ended up buying really cheap, like, bandages, because they were like 80 bells. And every time I just buy 5 of them each day, because that's the buy limit. And then I would have, then I could unlock the app. It was great. It's pretty cool. I guess if I move these, can I put this here without affecting anything? Looks like it. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Alright, well, at least all 8 are almost done. I have a deadline of May. I've got to get these all in before May and, like, paid off, so, like, they count as real characters or something. I don't know. I'm, like, afraid that the mom's items won't show up. Because I feel like I've had weirdness with them before. Because, like, again, I can't even learn that yet. They're tied to the month. And you think it'd be, like, on the 1st of the month, but I feel like they don't always show up on the 1st of the month. So, I don't know. We'll just see. It's going to be a lot of weird checking to see, like, if, each... I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep. I'm gonna go on with everyone, I guess, the next few days, and then Saturday, I'm gonna have to do like a shorter morning stream that I do sometimes, and I'll have to go on every other character off stream later, and then Sunday I'll come back and I'll stream and I'll be like, okay, well, let's see what's going on now. And then hopefully, like, I'll get at least one, and then I'm like, oh, well, it won't show up, and then I'll have to go on the next day and be like, oh, here it is, or no, still nothing. It's gonna be weird. I don't know if, like, everyone will get it all on the same day, or if, like, only one will, and it'll be, like, one at a time, or it'll be, like, halfway through the month. I'm just afraid of all this weirdness. It seems inconsistent with them, so I don't know what to expect. I am on that grind, the daily grind. Get that right. You haven't even seen the grind. There's a milestone. There's a milestone in this game. Sunday will literally be Saturday will be a rising grind. We'll literally wake up like 7 in the morning and stream. I didn't pick up all the stuff to catalog it on my other character. Oops. But, yeah. There's all these milestones for, like, crafting things. There's, like, a milestone for crafting 3,000 tools. And I had learned that there's this thing you can customize your tool when it's close to breaking, and it refreshes its durability. So I did that in the interest of having to go to the store to buy it, or shaking down the tree branches that I would need to craft a tool, right? Like, say I'm fishing a lot and I catch, like, because a fishing rod's good for 30 catches. Say I have like 25, 29 catches, I customize it, great. I don't have to get another rod. Easy peasy. But that doesn't help my milestone number. So I needed so many. And I ended up, like, going to the store because I didn't want to have to spend time shaking branches out of a tree, because you'd have to just keep shaking the branch until you get 5. Then that's enough for 1 tool, and you upgrade it with an iron nugget, and that's 2 tools crafted. But instead of that, I went to the store, bought flimsy fishing rods or whatever for less money, and then I upgraded them for 1 iron nugget each. instead of having to grind on the trees. But that still took forever. That was still rough. That was a rough one, let me tell you that. I like low-key wish that every character just like has a random, like every character slot for an island has its. I don't think I. Wait, did I request to upgrade my home on my 7th? No, I didn't, did I? Oh, I think I've done a funny. Because I don't remember choosing a roof color. So I think I must have goofed. That's funny. Oh, I definitely didn't. Wow, way to go. Make a new character just in... Oh. Ah, man. I guess I'll have to switch back then. Nah, I definitely didn't. That's alright. Yeah, I'm hoping that, like, you know, each... Because you have 8 people on your island max. I'm hoping that, like, each slot that's just filled up in order of being, you know, used has its own random placement on the cycle, and it's all unique, and then everything's super great, hunky-dory, and I get everything I need. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably being very wishful on that. But, again, no point in speculating right now. Was it detrimental or a slight inconvenience? I could say both. It's detrimental unless I switch back to my other character, and at that point, it's inconvenient. Okay, so I'm gonna go get the recipe today. That's crazy. The fact that I can use all 8 characters and get 8 recipes a day. So just to I guess paint the picture here. Oh yeah, sorry. So to paint the picture, if I load the game at any point on my main character, there will be a villager cooking or crafting in their home. There will be a DIY recipe on the beach. If I decide to go to one of Captain's Mystery Islands, there will be a recipe waiting for me there. If I go to the DLC island, there will be a recipe on the beach there. And if I go to the restaurant on that same island, there will be a cooking recipe there. So there you go. If I go on for my daily stream, those are the 5 different recipe sources that I have access to on my main character. If I wanted to bump that up, the villager crafting and cooking cycle, it's 3 hours. So if I go on just after noon one day, like 12:10, then for the next 3 hours I'm good. And then at any point, if I was to reload it after that point, you know, like 4:30, then someone else should have started crafting, and I can then see what they have. And then you can do that a total of 3 times, I think, per day. I think. So it's like I could reload the game at different points during the day to see who's cooking or crafting, but that's annoying. Or I can create all these characters and switch them and then just grab whatever's on the beach. And that's a whole 7 other recipes compared to the 5. So, yeah, I think it's kind of the way to go. And the fact that I've already gotten 2 new crafting recipes from this method, it's paying off. It's paying off for now, that's for sure. Is this gonna be Isabel now giving me like the announcement? No, because that's only a first play for the day thing. I don't think anything's gonna happen here. Okay, so silly me. I didn't catalog the items outside. And ooh, tarantula! Look out! Tarantula will not attack me. You have to have like a net in your hands for the tarantula to actually attack you, otherwise it just runs away. I remember trying to get a tarantula in New Leaf, I think. It was like the worst time of my life. Yeah, I mean, it's true. When you're trying to 100% something, you don't have time for like methods that aren't very efficient. You want to try to max it out, especially in a game like this. Like, I've been streaming for an hour and a half now. And obviously, like, my main character has more things to do, but just the act of like saving, quitting, and switching to each other character just takes up a lot of time. Yeah, beetles are good for money, but I needed to catch it for like the museum, and it just took forever, I think. It's really fun. You can actually like manipulate the spawns on some of the islands you can fly to here to like make them tarantula islands, so they spawn so frequently. I definitely did that way back when, just because I could. Okay, I was literally about to say, okay, that's good to go, let's get out of here, but I just did the catalog and I still haven't upgraded. Oh, man. Wait, I didn't even pay them? Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. I'm funny. Okay, let's pay this off for real this time. Imagine the house color that you picked is like what influences the thing. Don't think I've picked them all, that's for sure. Okay. Alright. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I've got for today. Day 30. It's been an hour and a half. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. At the end of the stream, I always try to recap everything. Trying to recap this stream is like a nightmare. So, what did I do today? What did I get? With my main character, the notable thing is that I went to one of Captain's Islands, and it was the Crop Island, and I did get the apple pie recipe, which is new. That means I only need 3 more regular cooking recipes, and then I'm done with them. Which means I wouldn't have to go to Captain Islands, and I wouldn't have to go to the restaurant. That would save a lot of time each day, so that would be pretty darn cool. Please, happen soon. No luck with Katrina today. The other character I had that had a purification gift, they just got the horseshoe thing, which wasn't good, but whatever. No bad fortunes today, and we had 5 people, sorry. So I had 5 positive fortunes today, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, I went through all 6 characters. I made a little bit of extra cash to give to the 5th and 6th. They all grabbed the recipes from the beach, and I actually did get a tension pole rack from my 3rd character or my 2nd character. Either way, that means 1 crafting and 1 cooking recipe. I got today. One new one, which will take us down to the 3 cooking recipes that I need, the regular ones, and 20 regular crafting recipes. The tension pole rack also has 8 different variations, which really will cut into the number of items that I still actually need, which is even cooler. And then after that, I created my 7th and 8th character, paid off their debts, got their houses being built up tomorrow, did the DIY thing, grabbed their recipes, and here we are. So all 8 characters are created and ready for May. Tomorrow I'll have to load in with these 2 and go through the initial DLC cutscene at the airport, talk at the thing, go find Harv, fly to Harv's, get the Harv cutscene. That'll eat up some time, but at least I've created them. That's like the biggest part. Tomorrow I have to go through like those long, drawn out kind of things and get through that at least. But yeah, so I'll probably be on around the same time tomorrow night. Probably have to stream around the same amount of time. I think it'll be at least an hour to get everything done. At least I've got the characters done, so that's one thing. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be faster or not, but yeah, that's basically it. So we got the 2 characters created, so that's all 8. Got 2 new recipes, one from a beach bottle and one from the island, and we didn't get anything else today. So yeah, it's been fun. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for chatting. It's been fun. As I've said earlier, I do stream every day. Schedule is kind of all over the place, so you never know when you're gonna find me on. At the end of the stream, I try to say when I'll stream next the following day, but sometimes it's off. But yeah, it'll be tomorrow evening. Probably start around the same time, maybe a little earlier. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. It'll be more of the same craziness, and I'll actually learn that recipe guy I got today and customize it. But yeah, it's been fun. Thank you for the follow. Hopefully I can see you around soon. And thank you for the manifestation of good luck and new items in my future. Alright, I'm going to get out of here now. Have a good rest of your night or day or whatever it is for you. And I'll be back on tomorrow.